Hey guys, welcome to episode 36 of my Houston Texans Connected Franchise here on Madden NFL 25. We are here with the Divisional Round as we are taking on the team we lost to in Week 16, the New York Jets. But this time around, we will be home at Reliance Stadium. And this will probably be a similar matchup that we had a couple weeks ago. And hopefully the tides will turn and we will pick up the win and not have the same result we did in Week 16. So we are underway with the 2016 playoffs, and Randy Bullock's got kicked off, and it's going to be a touchback. So here comes Geno Smith, 2,400 yards, 10 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, and a completion percentage below 50%. First play from scrimmage, Geno Smith's going to find Mike Goodson for a gain of 5 yards, and this New York Jets team is going to be without two big offensive linemen. That's going to be Brandon Albert and Keshaw Ferguson, as well as their top defensive lineman as Muhammad Wilkerson. But on a 3rd and 5, Joe Mays is going to get a tackle, and the Jets are going to be forced to punt away. Keyshawn Martin's going to return this punt to the 39-yard line, and here comes Terrell Pryor. Hopefully he can bring us to a Super Bowl in the final year of this franchise. 3,400 yards, 31 touchdowns, and 21 picks. First play for us, it's going to be a handoff to Arian Foster, who we do have back from the playoffs, who was injured for us in the last 2 weeks of the year. And you can take a look at our normal lineup here. We do have Jordy Nelson and DeAndre Hopkins, our top 2 receivers, as we have ourselves an early 3rd down from the 44. Pryor's going to find Jordy Nelson on the curl route for the 1st down, and we are almost cross midfield. So we actually are past midfield now. 1st and 10 from the 44. Looks like it's going to be play action here. And it's going to be play action. Pryor's going to roll to the right. He's going to find Stanley Havili, who's going to pick up a decent gain. A gain of 7 yards. And we have a 1st down at this point. 1st and 10 from the 21. Play action. Pryor's going to roll to the right. He's going to find Owen Daniels for the touchdown. And the Houston Texans are up to an early 7-0 lead over the New York Jets. A problem we had was scoring touchdowns when we played them, and we just scored a touchdown on our first possession. So we do get a stop right here on a 2nd and 4, and now they have a 2nd and 3 from the 44. It's going to be a handoff to Lewis, who will pick up the 1st down. And as if you remember, he did have a huge game on us last week, as we're going to stop him for a gain and no gain. Brian Cushing with the tackle as they're going to run a screen play on 3rd and 9. Will he pick up the 1st down? No. Javonte Holloman will knock him out of bounds for only a gain of 5, and they'll be forced to punt on 4th and 4. 1st and 10 for us. Pryor's going to pitch it to Arian Foster, but he cannot get past D. Milliner, as that is a gain of 6. 2nd and 12 from the 34. This start of the 2nd quarter. Pryor's going to get sacked for a loss to 7, and that will make us have to punt the football. So the Jets can tie it up on this possession. 1st and 10 from the 20 coming off the punt, and it's going to give it to Lewis, who's going to pick up a gain of 7. He's got 4 rushes for 19 yards on this game. Now Lewis to the left of Geno Smith. 1st and 10 from the 37. Smith's going to drop back to throw, and he's going to find Stephen Hill, who's going to make an insane one-handed catch. I don't even know how that's possible. That was just beautiful for a gain of 24 yards. Now Santonio Holmes in motion, I formation for the Jets. It's a pitch play to Lewis, but he's going to get tackled in the backfield by Javonte Holloman for a loss of 4. 3rd and 14. Smith's going to find Stephen Hill, who's going to get popped by Brian Cushing. It's picked up by Brooks Reed, and for just like that, we have to find ourselves forcing the Jets to a turnover, and we have a chance to go 14-0 on the Jets. 1st and 10 from the 46, coming off the fumble forced by Cushing. Foster's going to try to bounce this one to the outside, but no, he's going to be tackled at midfield for a gain of 4 by Jimmy Smith. 2nd and 6 from the 50, about 5 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Pryor's calling a bunch of audibles. He's going to drop back to throw. He's going to find Heath Miller for the 1st down. He's got 3 receptions for 40 yards. 1st and 10 from the 25. We have a chance to score here. It's a counter play to Foster, but he's going to get a loss to 1. And now it's 2nd and 11 from the 26. It's a read option. Pryor's going to keep it, but he's going to get hit hard, and he's going to fumble. Terrence Snyden's going to pick it up, and we know Terrell Pryor does have fumbling problems. This past season, he fumbled quite a lot, and he just came at the worst time to fumble. 3rd and 6, though. J.J. Watt's going to get a sack, lost to 5, and then they're going to be forced to punt it. So No harm, no foul on the fumble as we have the ball back. 2nd and 3 from the 46. Pryor's going to use his feet. He's going to get out of bounds, luckily, on the 41 for the first down. 1 minute and 55 seconds. 2-minute warning just hit. 1st and 10. Pryor's going to find Jordy Nelson on the curl out for the first down. That play is those two favorite play. 3rd and 7 from the 24. Pryor's going to drop back to throw, and he's going to try to lob this one up to Heath Miller, but it is batted down, and we will be forced to kick the field goal as there's a minute left, and Geno Smith is going to throw an inaccurate pass to the sideline with a minute remaining. Now they have a 2nd and 10. They're trying to put some points on before the half. They still have 0 points on the scoreboard. Shotgun set for Smith. He's going to look for a receiver on the left side, but it was just a terrible pass intended for Santonio Holmes, and they will be forced to punt. We have a 3rd and 2. Probably going to roll to the right, but he's going to find T.Y. Hilton. Big reception right there to get us almost at midfield. Well, past midfield now. Excuse me. And now we have a 1st and 10. We're going to try going deep to Jordy Nelson. Hopkins was open. We're going to go to Nelson, but it is picked off by Jimmy Smith. We tried forcing it in the end zone. Try to get a big play before half, going up by 3 scores, but it'll go to no avail. And we're going to head into the 3rd quarter up by 10. And now it's a triple option. We're going to give it to Arian Foster, who's going to pick up the first down. Beautiful design play by the Texans. Now 1st and 10 from the 33. Pryor's going to go deep to Nelson, and it's caught to the 20, to the 15, the 10, the 5, and he is knocked out at the 1. That is a touchdown saving push out right there. But 1st and goal from the 1. We're just going to give it to Arian Foster, and we're going to go up by a score 17-10. Looks like we're not going to have a repeat from week 16 as we're up by 3 scores now. Our defense is playing great. Our offense is playing great. 3rd and 8. And Geno Smith is just having a hard time throwing the football. Incomplete pass. And they're going to be forced to punt. 3rd and inches here. We're going to get stopped. Pretty much a bad play call. But we're tackled by Arian Foster. But on the punt return, Justin Tuggle is going to lay out. I believe that was Mike Thomas and Mitchell Gutru, who he drafted in year 1 offseason. And I believe in the 2nd round. He's a linebacker. And he's going to pick it up. We're going to have it on the 23. 2nd and 8. Pryor's going to find Jordy Nelson, who's going to use his acceleration to dive his way into the end zone. And we are up 24-0. I guess when we were practicing, we didn't want to have another week 16 happen where we lose to the Jets and score 1 touchdown. We came to play. 1st and 10. Smith going deep to Stephen Hill, but it's picked off to arguably our best defensive back of this past season, Javonte Holman. His sophomore year, his 2nd year in the NFL was just 10 times better than his rookie year, and his rookie year was pretty darn good. 3rd and 12. Pryor's going to roll to the right. He's going to keep it on his feet. He's going to get a bunch of nice blocks and run out of bounds at midfield. He's got 5 carries for 36 yards. Now it's a pitch play to Foster. He's going to break a tackle, evade a tackler, pick up a couple nice blocks, and he is in for the touchdown. We are going up 31-0, and at this point, I was like, this game's over. The 4th quarter is approaching. We're up 31-0. Don't want to risk any injuries. We're going to put our backups in. We're going to put Brian Hoyer at quarterback, Danny Woodhead at running back. We're going to keep Stanley Havili at fullback, wide receiver. We're going to put Dominic Hickson at number 1, Keyshawn Martin at number 2, and I believe we will leave DeAndre Hopkins at the number 3 slot. Actually, we're going to put Teray Mays there. Tight end, we're going to put Ryan Griffin at the number 1, Owen Daniels at 2, Kelvin Beachum at left tackle, and we're going to put Brad Jones in for Chris Myers, but I don't think that would matter because Chris Myers is already injured. We're going to put in Cooper at left guard, and we're going to put in Jared Crick for J.J. Watt. Vincent Bailey, who we drafted, I believe, in the last offseason. And we're going to keep defensive tackle the same. Put Justin Tuggle in for Brooks Reed and Mitchell Gutru for Brian Cushing. And then we're going to be putting in Chase Blackburn for Whitney Merciless. And then at this point, we're just going to put in a couple more slots. At corner, we're going to put Brendan Harrison number 1, Bryce McCain at number 2, and we're going to keep Kareem Jackson number 3. And at safety, we're going to put Kirk Coleman in for Jovanta and DJ Swanger in for Daniel Manning. And at this point, I was like, we don't need to play our ass. We're just going to super sim 31-0. The Jets would actually score a touchdown at the end of the 3rd quarter. Start of the 4th quarter, and we are going to get the Jets are going to score a touchdown, but we're going to score a touchdown, and then we're just going to simulate more. We're going to get a pick 6, and that was the point. We're just going to simulate to the end of the game, and we are going to win by a final score 55-20 over the Jets on the divisional round here at home. We just dominated them. Our backups even scored a lot. Brian Hoyer pretty much played great. We won by a margin of 35 points. You see, he was 4 for 8 for 96 yards or 94 yards, I believe. And rushing, Aaron Foster was great, over 100 yards. And I will see you guys next week in the conference championship round.